y'all, welcome back to another episode of Sip and Review. My name is Chantel, and today I will be doing a commentary video on the Real Housewives of Potomac. I'm going to do a compilation, so I will be doing episodes 12 and 13. Before we get started, do not forget to hit that thumbs up to like this video and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified whenever I post a new video. So let's get started. In episode 12, we're going to talk about Ashley and Mike. So as you guys know, in episode 12, Ashley and Mike, they did decide to go to marriage counseling, and Michael said that he cheats because of his experiences that he's had with his father, and it makes him do crazy stuff because he feels isolated and unwanted. What I think about that? BS. It's solely BS. There's no excuse to do the foolishness that you do. You're a grown man, and I do believe that you know right from wrong. So now you know. The next scene was with Ashley was having dinner with her uncle, and of course her mom showed up. So Ashley's uncle wants to meet Michael so that he could check him. He doesn't like how Michael has been out in these streets acting like a young buck that doesn't have a wife and a newborn son at home. So Ashley said that she's done with their threesomes and she's a mom now, so she does not want to do that anymore. And she said when they did have a threesome, it was only meant for their own private bedroom, not for outsiders, like what Michael is trying to do. He's trying to creep. And Ashley's like she's not having it, and he's on thin ice basically from what I'm seeing on the show. So let's talk about Robin. Now there was a scene when Robin was imitating the cheerleaders dancing. Which was Robin Button. She was a little off beat to me when she was imitating the cheerleaders dancing, but she had the steps almost to the T. So Wendy is having an event with her daughter. Wendy isn't inviting Monique to the sip and see because the ladies don't want to be around her. And I feel like it's a crying shame that Wendy's husband's parents won't even come to the celebration of their own granddaughter. So you're missing an important celebration of life and a new addition to the family tree. All over foolishness. I mean, it's sad how some people take grudges to their grave, and it makes no sense to me, especially when it comes to your own flesh and blood. So moving on to Ray and Karen. Ray thinks that Karen is letting the fame go to her head. How much attention do you need, Ray? Karen needs to prosper in life too. And don't get mad because she's independent now and she's doing her own thing. The kids are out of the house and off to college. Now's the time for her to really boss up and have more time to focus on building her company. And you're old and retired, and you need to chill out. Them retirement checks won't be enough to live on the Grand Madame's acquired taste, honey. So let her do her and make the money. So Candace is on the phone with her mom. She's on the way to give her testimony to the prosecutor. Now Candace is, I feel like she's too emotional for me. She cries a lot. So Candace is very sensitive to me, in my opinion, when I see on the show the way that she cries for everything. Now Candace wants to press charges against Monique. She wants her prosecuted to the full extent. Now, down here in the South, pretty much I can't just say down here in the South, I take that back, but where most of us are from, you don't call the popos when you get into a fight. It's just period. You don't call those people the popos, 5-0, whatever. You don't call them when you get into a fight. You just take your lick and move on. So I think she's being really extra with that. Like, just extra, girl. Extra, extra, extra. So, excuse me. Karen doesn't want to take sides in that mess that's going on with Monique. And I don't blame her. So stop asking her before Karen cuss you out next. I mean, you could see the frustration on Karen's face. Like, she's over it. She's tired of people asking her to pick sides. She don't want to do it. Get out her face. Now, Robin got her own headline. Her hats are cute. So y'all go shop her site to support black-owned businesses. And Monique. So, you know they can't express charges, and they said Monique was charged with second-degree assault. That's what she's trying to charge her with. And Candace. Y'all know Candace got a very slick, nasty attitude, and that gets people into fights, the type of attitude that she has. Like Ashley said, you both were in each other's face, and no, Monique isn't paying her, okay? So, however, Ashley's statement is correct about you both being in each other's face, and you had your hands in one another's face, and you were close enough for her to flip your hair. So, you were too close to her, so girl, bye. So, Ashley said that she's married to a millionaire and don't need Monique's money. Okay? And Candace made a sly remark and told her not for long. So, now the girls feel like Candace is taking it too far by filing charges on Monique. And I agree. She's really taking it too far, because Candace is making it seem like she didn't have any part in, like she's 100% innocent, and she's not. She's just as guilty. They both were talking smack to one another, so that's how they got into a fight in the first place. Because, you know, Candace have a slick ass mouth. Excuse me. So, Candace's husband told his wife to hush, and that's the problem with her mouth. Like I said, you know, people shouldn't have to tell you to hush because you always saying crazy stuff, and it's why people get irritated with her so easily, because she's unreasonable. You know, that's how she do when she on Twitter talking shit. She talk all her mess and don't want nobody to do her anything about it, because she think it's okay to do what she do and not having consequences for her actions. And it just don't work like that in the real world. There's always a consequence for your actions. Just like you said, there's a consequence for Monique putting her hands on you. There's a consequence for your slick mouth. So, and I just feel like, you know, Candace is a spoiled brat. I feel like she's spoiled. Spoiled rotten. I don't think she's really used to being around a group of women like this as well. So, that's the end of my commentary for season 5, episode 12. Let's move on to episode 13. So, no shows in showdowns is episode 13. Now we're back on Ray with his foolishness. Ray, knock it off. I feel that you're jealous of your wife's success. Now, when y'all had that stuff going on with the taxes and all that, she bailed you out. Now, it's her time. Let her do what she needs to do. Okay? To support you in her. We just gonna have to relax. I know you said that you want her to be at home cooking and cleaning, doing all that stuff. I mean, for what? you're a grown man, I know that's your wife, and you expect her to do all of that for you. She can still do that for you and still have time to run her company, but she'll need to be waiting on you hand and feet 24/7. Money won't get made, bills won't get paid if she's doing that, okay? I mean, I know y'all have y'all checks coming in from the show, but you never know what can happen. So let Karen build her nest egg and do what she gotta do to keep y'all afloat and living in that nice big ass house y'all have. So excuse me, Giselle is riding a car with her baby daddy to drop him off at the airport. Giselle told him they're in this together regardless of what people think. And I'm not really gonna dwell on Giselle and him too much. So moving on. Monique event for her business, her live podcast. Now, Ashley showed up and Karen didn't show up. So Karen called in sick. Shaking my head. I don't think she was sick. I think she just didn't want to be bothered with drama. So Ashley came out and told Monique that Karen told Candace to press charges on her. So Monique was shocked. She couldn't believe that Karen would do such a thing. And excuse me. Robin's mom said that she already saw that her daughter had tax issues from Instagram. So now we're talking about Robin. So that's got to be really embarrassing to keep having to tell your parents that you're having tax issues, money issues, whatever. It seems like a pattern with Robin. So, you know, Quan is going to propose to Robin. Her parents didn't look too thrilled about it, even though they said they were okay with it. They just really didn't look too thrilled about it to me. Now let's go back to Wendy's event. Now all of the girls, you know, they showed up to Wendy's event, including Karen. But all the girls didn't show up to Monique's event. So that's a hot mess. And excuse me. Now, and the ladies are dragging Robin because she keep wearing those cheap ass wigs on the show. Now, back to Giselle and Karen. So Giselle said that she feel like there's something more deeper going on with Karen. So Giselle, yes, you really do need to be a genuine friend to Karen, and don't be making t-shirts behind her back throwing shade this time. Really truly be there for her and a genuine friend like you should be. And I know Karen would do the same for you if you were going through something. Now let's talk about the Karen. Karen finally put Candace in her place. It's about time someone tells her something. Now she told Candace she got a powerful insulting mouth, and what she do, which goes back to what I said, her mouth gets her into a lot of trouble, and it makes people want to put hands on her because of the stuff that she be says. Like, has no filter. Okay, so people are gonna treat you the way that you treat them. That's just how it goes. So how many times do y'all want Karen to say that Monique effed up? She told Monique that she messed up. And how many times does this lady have to keep on saying this? Y'all need to stop dragging this BS along. I'm ready to move on to another storyline, because at this point it's becoming petty to me. Okay? So, and why is Wendy all up in the conversation? Wendy, see your way out of Karen and Candace's conversation. That's a problem. Everybody else won't put their 2 cents in. You should have stayed over there where you were and let them two handle that, because when you're trying to have a conversation with someone that other people are co-signing, it makes it worse. So, Wendy, stay out of it. And that's all I have to say about this commentary, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and hit the bell to be notified whenever I post a new video. And I will see you on my new commentary next video. And you guys have a blessed day. Bye now.